What's up, Husker Nation? We back at it. Another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the DB room, all right? The John Butler-led unit this year will be the Addison Williams-led unit next year. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about how this year went. Spoiler alert, it wasn't great. And talk about what it's going to look like next year. What players are going to step up and be great. All right, let's look at it. First off, this year, it really was not great. We watched, especially in the UCLA and the USC games, we watched our corners get mossed. They got beat and got mossed. And this was really a problem the entire year. And a big thing about it was getting off the field on third down. We could not get off the field on third down. Our defensive line was wonderful, was great. Ty Robinson, Nash Hutmaker wreaking havoc. They'd get us to third and longs, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 9. And then we would just let up a catch every single time. Let's look at a couple of those. All right, let's take a look at this play right here. All right, 3rd and 7. The defense has made some great stops to get us to this point. All we have to do is get off the field. This is the money down. This is important. You get to go on the bench, drink your Gatorade, and let the offense work, all right? We got what looks like man coverage. We got some press right here. We're going to get some motion from this outside guy. Hartzog follows him and just gets beat. That's just poor coverage. He's bigger. He's better. And that's what has cost us. We got outmanned on the outside game after game. All right, here's another one. Illinois, a little earlier in the season. We got a guy up out wide, top of the screen. All right, 3rd and 1. So it could be a short pass, but, they could also take a shot. Snap the ball, play action. That's just outmanned. That's outmanned and outgunned. Buford gets abused on the sideline. Jump ball, 1st down, explosive play for Illinois. All right, one more 3rd down just to prove my point. Illinois again, 3rd and 7. This is a big one. They'd have to punt here. All right, we get this tight end motioning across. Nobody follows him. It's probably zone coverage. And the zone is just too weak. This guy easily sits down in the zone coverage. Easy play, easy conversion. It wasn't all doom and gloom for the Husker secondary, though. I'm being negative, but that's only because it was frustrating. Sitting on the couch, watching them stay on the field for way too long. These guys just played too many snaps because they couldn't get off the field on 3rd down. But one thing that the secondary did do is they created turnovers. All right? As much as we may complain about how Malcolm Hartzog got beat a lot, the guy intercepted a couple of passes and created some turnovers and some opportunities for the Huskers defense. Let's look at some of those. All right, we got 3rd and long, UTEP, zone coverage, and Hartzog's in the right place. He's in the right place, gets the turnover. That's a good play from the secondary right there. I think we all remember this one. All right, Shadur Sanders throws the ball, and Tommy Hill just undercuts it to the crib for 6. If you want to know what I think was wrong with the secondary, I purely believe we just didn't have the talent out there in the perimeter. Tommy Hill was great, but by midseason, a couple games in, he was too hurt. The plantar fasciitis was taking him out, and he was no longer playable. Syer Wright, that boy is a dog. He will be the cornerback 1 next season. But Hartzog as a corner, Buford as a corner, even Singleton got abused a lot. We threw in Jeremiah Charles in the UCLA game, and he just wasn't ready to play. So I think we got out-athleted on the perimeter. And the reason I think I'm right here is because the coaches went out and they fixed this problem. New DB coach, Addison Williams. He's experienced. John Butler moves up to the defensive coordinator. He knows what guy he wants. Matt Rule knows what guy he wants. All right? We went out in the transfer portal and added Andrew Marshall. I want to talk about this guy. This guy played for FCS Idaho, had an incredible season as a starting corner. Y'all remember early in the year when Oregon played FCS Idaho? Idaho played them close, and Marshall had a big role in that. He's going to come in, and I believe he'll be opposite of Sire Wright starting come the opening game in Arrowhead, all right? He's an athlete. He's fast. He doubled as a punt returner for Idaho, taking 2 kicks to the house this year. I think he's coming into play. Mind you, he took a visit to Miami before he came to Nebraska, and if he didn't commit to Nebraska, he was going to take a trip to Texas A&M. Those are marquee programs. They wouldn't be just grabbing any portal out of the corner. I believe this guy's a baller, and he's ready to play. All right, so what is this room even going to look like next year? Who's going to be playing and who's going to be the contributors? Well, I think we know. Sire Wright is cornerback number 1. He slides right into what Tommy Hill was doing, and he's going to be excellent. I think we can rely on Sire Wright on the outside, especially with another offseason of development for him. On the other side, that's where the spot opens up. I believe it'll be Andrew Marshall. But I could see it rotating with new Arizona transfer, Marquise Groves-Killebrew, and we have a lot of DBs on roster. You saw Donovan Jones during the bowl game. He looked great. He had some great coverage against Boston College. We got Larry Tarver, Jeremiah Charles. There's a lot of guys fighting for a spot on this DB room, but I think the lion's share of the snaps are going to go to Sire Wright and Andrew Marshall. But I think that's just about going to do it for me today. Y'all let me know in the comments. Please tell me, who do y'all think is going to be getting the snaps at DB this year? Will it be Donovan Jones? Will it be Jeremiah Charles? Let me know down in the comments. All right, I'll see y'all later.